been another one of those roller coaster weeks in business, hasn't it? It just seems to keep coming at the moment. But it sort of strengthens us to why we need to be looking forward. And I'm really pleased to welcome you this morning and to share with you why we are quite passionate and excitable, because we are excitable, about the project that is Skill Street. You're all in business like I am. We've been in business for 45 years. And we know that the core part of our business is the teams that work for us, the talent that comes through that enables us to take us forward. And without that pipeline of talent, it can be challenging. I think this year has been particularly challenging for getting any recruitment. Has anybody else had struggles with getting teams this year? Yeah. And that's really why this is so important for us to keep moving forward, particularly if you look at in the hospitality industry for us. People always think the hospitality industry, it's the part-time job before you get your full-time job. So we have real trouble actually retaining staff and keeping moving forward. So right at the very start of planning to build this site, I said, right, we're going to have a service academy. We're going to train people. We're going to have a centre of excellence for hospitality. And that's what we set about starting to do. Then we got into the planning stage, and then I met up with John from Workwise and Trish from The Source, and we started talking about our service academy, our training academy. And we realised that actually we could do so much more than just putting training rooms in. If we shared our combined resources, we could create something that was really unique, that would make a difference to young people from a really early age. So we started talking, and that's when Skill Street really started to evolve for us. Skill Street is not just training rooms. It is a fully immersive experience. It's a street, it's got rooms in it where businesses can put their skills and we can then train young people. It's aiming to work from the age of 5 and upwards. So it's not starting at 16. Again, one of my pet hates, why do we not talk careers until kids are 16? When they're excited, when they want to start new roles, it's 5, it's 6 years old. That's when we should be excited and not just saying, do you want to be a fireman or a policeman, which is all we seem to do in schools. So that's when we started to move forward. And Skill Street has got planning. It's got planning, it's got funding now through the LRF funding, and it's situated right at the side of Mansfield Road. So as you came in through the barriers, that's where it's going to be situated. It's designed to be completely separate to Gulliver's. So it's not Gulliver's Training Academy. This is all about young people's future. It's all about aspiration. So the coaches can come straight in and move through and into the centre. It's a full building. It's 23,000 square feet of training space. So it's a big lump, it's not a small lump. And that's backed up at the side with another training space of 6,500 of training rooms and resources. So within our Skill Street, as you enter in, I'll try and use my little pointer, your entranceway comes in at the front. Now out on the outside of Skill Street we have a green technology centre, and we have spaces for hopefully a green bus. Alex has got to find us a green bus, haven't you, Alex? You need to find us a green bus, don't you?
I will get the green bus.
Green bus. That's Alex's job, is the green bus. So if anybody's got one knocking around, Alex is the person that we need to speak to. So as you come in through the entrance, you come in through to our Careers Cafe. It's a Careers Community Cafe. So it's run in conjunction with some of our SEN providers. But it's a space where actually parents and children can come along and talk careers. I know me coming through with my children, it's been really hard to find out good variety of information of what careers are available. So a Careers Cafe just sits inside. And then this is where it starts to become different because we have 2 streets, one at either side. Now on those streets we have a number of rooms, and those streets will look very similar to the street you came down this morning, but it could be your business that's on the front of those units. So within each of these units, you would be able to create your own skills. So there'll be your workshops that are completely bespoke to your business, whether that's engineering, whether that's banking, a hotel, a kitchen, a green core. It could be a range of different things that happen in there. And we will work with we call them edutainers. You'll be meeting later on Leonie, who will start to work up. So we make something that's really bespoke to your business, but it's about being hands-on, it's about exciting. Has anybody been to the North Star event? Okay, so it's just taking that and putting it into a permanent space. So we then have hubs that sit into our centre. Now these are for smaller companies that want to be involved. So we've got our engineering hub, we've got a service hub, a health and care hub, we've got a digital hub. So smaller companies can come together and work with them. We then have a marketplace down in the bottom corner. Now the marketplace is to try and keep this so it moves through. So we will do different events throughout the year. So again, all sorts of different training providers, businesses, and different provisions can come into there. So we've constantly got a rolling programme. We've also got outside training space. So again, that's working with building companies, logistical companies. We're hopefully having them have forklifts and bits, so we can actually get the kids hands-on and doing. So there's an awful lot in the 23,000 square feet. But to bring that through, it is all about thinking that this is a game changer. And that game changer is us all working together. It's about creating a new aspiration. It's about putting your company in front of young people. It's about really showing them that there is a different way. We know we're dealing with children that can be second or third generation unemployed, which they don't go, they don't look, they don't know. A lot of kids that just go out of the area because they think that's where the opportunities come. So it's about inspiring, it's about immersing, it's about informing those young people that there is something different to do. But it's about collaboration. This is a not-for-profit. It's not Gulliver sitting here doing it. I'm just quite passionate about it, as you can tell. And I think we can bring something to the table, and that's what this is about, is us all working together. If we want to make a difference to the children in South Yorkshire, it's about working together. It's about putting that time, that energy, and yes, it will be a little bit of money in to actually make a difference. But it will be bespoke, and it's all about trying to deal with your challenges as well as business operators. Because if we can deal with that pipeline, if we can have children that are coming out ready to take employment, as an area, we can really move this forward. So that, in a nutshell, is a little bit what Skills City is about. It's an ever-changing building. Each of those rooms will change, each of those rooms will move on. Because if we'd have stood here 10 years ago, there's no way we'd have been talking green hubs in the way we are now. Now we have to have a green hub. Who knows what the 5-year-olds of today are going to want in 10 years' time. So it's really exciting. Thank you for coming through, and I'm going to hand back to Alex now for starting on the panel discussion.
Fantastic. Just one thing before you go there. Just as far as the 3 partners, Julie, we were talking the other day about why each partner kind of got involved in the pipeline of a child, if you like. So what was it you actually said yesterday when we were talking about that? Can you remember? Shall I tell you? So we were saying that Gullivers, what they bring is obviously all the experience of building a theme park and everything that goes with that. And then we've got Workwise, who are dealing with the children from secondary, and then you've got the Source, who are dealing with your apprentices and your further education. So the journey is there. And I'm saying that prior to the panel coming on the stage, because they're going to be talking about exactly why they've got involved with this non-for-profit organisation, Skills Street, which is going to deal with all the issues that we've got around employability at the moment. Thank you, Julie. Thank you very much. Round of applause